Hello, what's on your move, Madman, and I'm back. And today is going to be a most excellent video for you, because today we're talking about Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Now, this is the first of the Bill and Ted films that I bought in 4K. I do plan on getting the other two. Well, I say the other two, I'll get the third one because you can't get the second one as of yet. But I imagine once the second one is out, I'll get that as well. It's got a nice little slip cover, I think. Lots of beautiful colours as well, so I hope there's loads of beautiful colours in this movie. Let's take the plastic off though and have a look inside. Let's open her up, shall we? Look at those. Interesting artwork that, because it's like they took the front cover and took all the characters out. So that's interesting. There is this little booklet that comes with it as well. Be excellent to each other. Look at that. Cool. Look at all that writing. You guys love reading, don't you? Love books, don't you guys? Cool. Look, it's pretty cool, isn't it? Excellent. Well, I'm going to have a look at the Blu-ray and have a look at the 4K, compare them, and I'll be back to tell you what's better. Well, I quite enjoyed that, I'm not going to lie. Bill and Ted. So this is the first Bill and Ted movie released. This one was released in 1989. Pretty sure Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey was released in 91 or 92, probably 91, maybe 92, and then Bill and Ted Face the Music was released in 2018. But we're talking about this one. So this is the first one, 1989 release, the 4K restoration. I'm going to start with the 4K restoration actually. So there's something controversial for you. It's a nice slipcover, I don't know if I mentioned that. 4K restoration, right? So this is a 1989 movie, so obviously it wasn't going to look 100% amazing like it was filmed yesterday, but at the same time it wasn't one of those old 80s re-renders that looked like it had been just re-rendered and had extra grain put on it like Arrow Video does to their remasters. But yeah, I mean, I'd say in a 150% honest opinion of the 4K picture, I would say it's probably one of the most 50-50 feelings I've had about a picture in a while. Because there are so many shots and so many parts of it that just look really good. There are parts of it that I spotted grain that I've never seen before, where obviously you could tell that there was a dirty mark on the film reel, and that then you could see like little black spots that were quite funny, because then when the camera moved the black spot stayed where it was and all that sort of thing. But that side of things I really liked the fact that there was all these little black spots from the old film on there. It made me appreciate the grain a little bit more, I think. I mean, I've never been a massive grain hater anyway. I wouldn't have said I would have avoided a film that had loads and loads of grain in it. I mean, I have more than one Arrow Video restoration, so I can't hate grain that much. But, you know, it does come to a point where the sky is literally so grainy it looks like nighttime when it's daytime. But you don't get that in this, so that was a good start. It did that foil thing where it looks like they've basically switched the lamp off in front of the picture again. So I quite like some of the 4K restorations I've seen recently where the picture looks like it's been dimmed down a little bit rather than brightened up, which is one of the things that this did as well. The Scream Factory editions of Halloween that are behind me there, they all did that as well, did the dimming down side of it, but you don't lose picture quality. You can still see so much detail in there. It's just beautiful. I did look at the Blu-ray as well, but it was one of those restorations that was restored and then they put that restoration on the Blu-ray as well. I didn't have the Blu-ray of this before I bought it. I've never owned a Bill and Ted film until I bought this, so I haven't had previous material to compare it to. I did look at a few videos online though, looked at some clips on YouTube and stuff like that to see what older restorations of it look like, but to be fair, when it comes with YouTube, you can't really judge the quality anyway. The amount of times that you watch something on YouTube and it says it's in 4K or 2160p, and you can tell that it's not. So, don't know. But yeah, this is good fun. It's quite funny. If you like seeing Keanu Reeves being really stupid, this is brilliant. He's really stupid all the way through this. Literally like one of the biggest cinematic dumbass duos you'll ever see. Alex Winter, you might think, who the fuck's Alex Winter? He's the guy that plays Bill. He's famous in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. He's also famous in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey, and then he didn't make any films ever again until Bill and Ted Face the Music came out, which probably isn't true. He's probably been in other things, but I don't think I've ever seen him in anything other than a Bill and Ted movie. I might be being judgmental. I might not be true. It probably isn't true. Most times you think an American actor's disappeared, it's just because they've got their own TV show now. So, most of the time actors don't disappear. They just stop coming over to the UK. Anyway, we're just going to move on. Yeah, so hopefully I'm going to get round to getting Bill and Ted Face the Music in 4K as well. That could especially be pretty fun to watch in 4K, seeing as it's the newer one. There were so many parts of the older Bill and Ted that were absolutely hilarious to see in 4K, where that old 80s CGI just shined off the screen. But, you know, it's old, it's dated, you have to expect things like that. So that was brilliant as well from that perspective. It was really funny. So it made a comedy even funnier, because it was really funny and it had really bad special effects in it as well. So boom, 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 boom. Anyway, I'm going to go now. If you could like this video, if you could subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to fuck off. Okay? Goodbye.